Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Second day namin dito sa Wisconsin Delton. So magbobot daw kami. I go with it.
Switch together right there, please. Switch together.
Be on YouTube.
What about me? Hi.
Ngayon guys, magra-ride kami ng ano?
Duck boat.
Tapos mamaya sa aeroplano.
No.
Mamaya sa aeroplano.
Yan.
Sa duck muna. Mamaya sa chicken naman. Alam mo ba?
Ready for the duck boat. Okay. Duck boat. Camera mo ba? Camera mo? Yung kasunod. Ako. Hi. Ako din naman.
Wala, may hina.
Mama, say hello. Mother. Hello. There. Duck boat. Pawis na ako.
Hinintay namin yung boat guy kasi ano eh. Hindi pa dumahong yung sasakyan namin na boat. Kaya medyo matagalan ng ano. Hintay, hindi habang pa.
Ano? Stop. Ano ko muna ha? Pause? Ito ang mga... Hi! Guys, yung ano. Mag-live ka na mamaya pag nandun ka. Have the tickets ready.
Baka sa best place sa pagsak natin.
Oh, no, hold it. Another. Well, mess up the camera, bro. Wait, why are you turning off the camera? Won't you do it again? What? Be careful.
Hi! Hey, Mac. Hey, me. Hey, me. Hindi mo alam nagkukuha sa akin eh. Hey, me. I know, right? Oh, okay, go and hug. Hindi siya Okay, ano kung kahit itong hawak mo?
Dito tayo tap no.
May bayaw ka na drive.
Check drive, okay?
Okay, okay lang tayo dyan?
How'd you guys like it? Fun?
Not really right
Obviously, just we do have some important rules and regulations. Now, the first one right here, there's no smoking on the duck at all, so just be courteous to the people around you here. Then next we have these nice stylish orange life vests here. Now, our first 76 years, we are yet to use these, but I still have to show you how to use them. So all you gotta do is unclip it from that loop, unravel it, open it up, put it on your head till it's around your shoulders, then you wrap it right back around your waist, put it into that loop, and you're ready for a nice stylish float down the Wisconsin River. Now, there are 29 total life vests on the dock here, 23 adult vests that sit directly above your heads there, then also 6 children vests for those little ones right up here. Now, can anyone here point out our emergency exits? There you go, anywhere you see daylight. And if you really want to jump out the top, you can pull on those yellow straps and it'll come straight down the middle. Now, folks around the trails, we get close to some rocks, cliffs, and trees, so please keep those arms, legs, heads inside of the duck. But of course, you're in the water, that's so you can hang loose a little. But last and finally, is there any first-time duck riders today?
First time.
Awesome, awesome.
yeah.
Well, me too. Let's see how it goes.
So,
tour guide, your captain, and your alligator wrangler for the next 8.5-mile journey. It's half on land, half on water, and if I do my job correctly, maybe just a little bit through the air. But this tour does consist of 3 main parts. First part, Native American legend. Second part, Wisconsin Dells history. And the third and final part, I like to call some food for thought. That's right, folks, I'll be serving you some grade A bologna. I'm going to let you decide which is which and one is what. If you do have a question on today's trip, feel free to ask. Well, now, folks, our first point of interest are these hand-carved granite statues on either side of the trail. Now, these granite statues once stood upon the Chicago Board of Trade building until about 1932, when they were redecorated by a stick of dynamite. But then these granite statues were later purchased by the beautiful Miss Helen Robb to then decorate her home, Dawn Manor. So I ask that you please keep Miss Helen Robb along with Dawn Manor in the back of your mind here today, because if it wasn't for the beautiful Miss Helen Robb, we would not be on these awesome trails we have here at the docks. So what I'm really trying to say here is let's not take those statues for granted. It's a good one. Did not enjoy that joke. It's going to be one long hour for you. Now, folks, let's talk about the duck you're riding on today. Now, Blair Mower was manufactured back in 1944 in Pontiac, Michigan, at a cost of $10,500. Now, this machinery was used in World War II and the Korean conflict to transport troops and ammo from ship to shore. Now, folks, Blair Mower here is 9 feet tall, 8 feet 2 inches wide, 32 feet long. Anyways, it had a slim but slender 7.5 tons. Now she is capable of 6 to 8 knots on the water, 45 miles an hour on dry land. Well, luckily for you guys, I did a test run, and I got Blammo going 150 right off this cliff. Gonna have you like hold on to it. Alright, so now, folks, that was actually 100. To see any signs of wildlife on the trails here today, you can of course feel free to shout my name on so I can slow on down and give us the best look at it. But on the rare occasion we do not see any signs of wildlife on the trails, don't you worry, I'll do the next best thing for you folks. I'll take my mic off here, pass it to that young lady in the red right behind me, so that she can tell us about her wildlife. Now, folks, speaking about wildlife, I do see our first sign of wildlife way off to the left there. Do you guys see it? It's real small. I think it's just a baby. It's about 2 feet tall. It's red. It's white. It's a baby stop sign.
Oh my god!
Isn't that thing adorable? I'm pretty sure I got every single one of you guys.
That's invisible, man!
Great day below. Aw, those baby stop signs grow up so darn fast. It's like they just don't stop. Just like that, I've ascended right into the beautiful Ferndale. Now, folks, Ferndale is a perfect home for all these beautiful green ferns that surround the trail to start to grow. Because as we ascended into Ferndale, folks, you realize a slight drop in temperature. There's actually two reasons for that, folks. Reason number one, the trees right above us here, they act as a natural canopy which blocks out most of that natural sunlight. And reason number two, folks, Ferndale does get to about 6 to 8 degrees cooler than anywhere else around the Wisconsin Dells area. So what I'm really trying to say here is that we're the coolest people in town. You know, I'd say so. Alright, so now ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you now the beautiful Pacific Ocean. I know it's a lot smaller in person, but as we head in today, it does tend to get bumpy. So as that left hand, brace to see the right in front of you. And with your right hand, you can join me on plugging your nose. Here we go. Here we go. And just like that, folks, we are officially afloat the beautiful Wisconsin River. So if you'd like to look out to either side of the dock here, you'll notice those wheels slowly sinking to the bottom. Hopefully you don't need those later on. But now, folks, we are on the Wisconsin River. And the Wisconsin River is one of the hardest working rivers around the world. It stretches about 430 miles diagonally through the state of Wisconsin before dumping into the Mississippi River in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Also, folks, the Wisconsin River goes through 27 hydroelectric dams, which 2 of those dams are located right here in the beautiful Wisconsin Dells area. So you could say that's a lot of dam power. So if you want to look straight ahead of the dock here, you might notice that mushroom-shaped rock coming up straight ahead of us. If you can't see it right now, that's okay, so we're going to float right by it. But folks, yes, that is Pulpit's Rock. Now folks, Pulpit's Rock is famous for 2 things. The first thing Pulpit's Rock is famous for is that in the early 1800s, a world-traveling preacher would actually hold some sermons on top of that mushroom-shaped rock to anyone who decided to come on by. And And the second thing Pulpits Rock is most famous for, I'd say the biggest thing it's famous for, is its baby grand piano-shaped rock that is sitting on the other side of this mushroom-shaped rock. So as we come across this mushroom-shaped rock, the baby grand piano is going to be right on the other side, or the leg is going to be propped up on the mushroom-shaped rock, and then the keys are leaning on that tree to the right of Pulpits Rock. Now, does everyone see that baby grand piano to the left there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, folks, I can get a few notes out of that baby grand. Like some hard rock made by the Rolling Stones. Could get some rock and roll some days. I sure hope you like that joke, because that is one of my more bolder jokes on today's trip. Hope you get it, because that's some older back there. Second and the most famous rock formation known as Hawks Beat. So as I start turning to the right here and start straightening myself out here, you can start looking out towards the left-hand side of the duck at the edge of the cliff to the left over there. Once you get there, you can look about 40 feet in the air at those two top pointy rocks. That's Hawks Peak. So we see the top pointy rock, that could be the Hawks top peak. The one about 2 feet below it that curves towards the sky could be the Hawks lower peak. The one right in the middle there could be the Hawks tongue. Then that slit above the top peak there could be the Hawk's eye. And that big slab of rock that sits behind the Hawk's head that's coming right at us here could be the shoulder and the wing as she gets ready to soar across the beautiful Wisconsin River. Now, I did say that Hawks Peak is the most famous rock formation on the Wisconsin River because actually back in 1972, Hawks Peak was featured right on the front cover of a very popular magazine known as Life Magazine. Now, for the folks on the right-hand side of the duck, don't worry, I'm angling myself here so you guys can get just a good look at that hawk. Yeah, it's the left side too. cliffs that surround the river here. Those are actually made out of a very rare stone that is called pond sandstone. Now, folks, pond sandstone, it's so rare, it's only found in 4 different places around the world. Now, the first place is Potsdam, Germany, where it actually gets its name. The second place is Zurich, Switzerland. That third place is upstate New York, where it's actually found deep underwater. And yes, the fourth and final place is this beautiful 8.5-mile stretch of the beautiful Wisconsin River. Now, folks, if you remember down at Ferndale, though, I did say these cliffs here, they lock in a lot of moisture. They also do lock in a few nutrients as well. So if you take a really good close look at those cliffs there, you'll notice how there are trees that can actually grow right out the sides or the tops with little or no topsoil. Interested in some Wisconsin Dells history here, you can shift your attention straight ahead of the duck here off in the distance there. You might notice a slight change in scenery. Now, folks, that wasn't on purpose. That was actually due by one of the worst natural disasters to ever hit the Wisconsin Dells area, known as the breach of Lake Delton. Now, folks, Lake Delton is on the other side of County Highway 8, which we will be splashing into here coming up next. But in the meantime, let's talk about the breach of Lake Delton. Now, folks, the breach of Lake Delton happened back on June 9th, 2008. It's where the Wisconsin Dells area received heavy amounts of rainfall, causing Lake Delton on the other side of that busy highway to the right of us here to rise about 51.5 inches. And then it broke right in half, sending all 267-acre Lake Delton right where we are right now into the Wisconsin River. Now, folks, it did take about 2.5 hours to dump all of County Highway 8, 4 vacation homes, and every ounce of Lake Delton into the Wisconsin River. So if you're a little curious maybe how high the water was that morning, you can now look off towards the left-hand side of the dock here, and you'll actually get to see where the sand meets the grass, the tree line. That is how high the water was that morning. But now, folks, when it was all said and done, it did take the city of Lake Delton about 3.5 months to get that highway back up and running again. And it ended up costing the city of Lake Delton about $3.6 million. Now, folks, if you don't have a very clear picture of what the breach of Lake Delton is in the back of your mind here today, don't worry. I do have some pretty good pictures of the breach of Lake Delton that I'll be showing you guys later on. Giving you the opportunity now. But if you guys did happen to get a teensy weensy bit wet there, don't worry, this is artificial Lake Delton, so you're not actually wet. But now, folks, I'd like to welcome you to the beautiful Lake Delton here. Stunt drivers, we don't say anything on Lake Delton because this is the part of the water version of the tour where you guys just get to sit back and relax and enjoy all this beautiful scenery that surrounds the beautiful Lake Delton. Interested looking on towards the right-hand side of the dock here, you're going to notice this is the exact location of where the breach of Lake Delton happened back on June 9th, 2008. So you can imagine this water to the right of us here rising an additional 51.5 inches and then breaking right through County Highway A straight ahead of us here, then rushing into the Wisconsin River in just 2.5 hours. Now also you see this little bay that's surrounded by these purple rocks here. That actually used to be dry land, and that's where those 4 vacation homes once used to stand. Well, luckily for me, it did miss my small summer cottage off to the left there. Well, there I was on June 9th, 2008, just sitting on my front porch there, sipping on some tequila with my girlfriend, of course, and her name is Patron. Now, folks, I hope you know that's not my home, because if it was, I definitely would not be your dump driver this afternoon. But now, folks, just like that, we're into the beautiful Delton Scenic Park, which is home to many animals. So for the next couple minutes, I'm going to turn my mic off here, give you an extra set of eyes. If you happen to see an animal before I do, let me know. And yes, those spring and summer fawns are born. They're just absolutely adorable. So I recommend you keep your eyes on the beautiful Lake of the Dells. Now, the Lake of the Dells was founded back in 1943 for one sole purpose, and that is actually to breed the Wisconsin state summer bird. That's right, folks, the good old mosquito. Thank God for that lake. Alright, so as we keep on heading forward here, that means the next thing we're going to be on is the Lowland Trail. Now, I've been told that the Lowland Trail is the most beautiful part, because off to the right you get a riverside view of the beautiful Wisconsin River. So I'm going to turn my mic off here and have you guys listen to Mother Nature. Adventure we're going to be heading through here today is known as Redbird Gorge. Now, folks, Redbird Gorge, it is quite a tight squeeze for the ducks here, because the tightest measured spotted redbird is known to be about 8 feet 6 inches wide. If you remember earlier on, I said Palermo here's 8 feet 2 inches wide, which leaves us only 4 inches of wiggle room to work with. Now, if you think this is difficult, folks, just wait till we cross that bridge right up there. I'll do it blindfolded and in reverse for you. Alright, so now, folks, for the next couple minutes, there's nothing I have to say. So I'm going to have you sit back, relax, enjoy your families back there, and we're going to continue listening to Mother Nature until I'm needed once again. which we have crossed multiple times here today, but sadly this will be the last time we cross County Highway 8 on today's trip. And as we make it across, it means we're going to be in the Miss Helen Robb Tree Plantation. Now folks, Miss Helen Robb, she was a world traveler who would go all around the globe collecting priceless artifacts that decorate the inside of her hometown manor. But she also had a very soft heart of being a naturalist as well. And in the early 1900s, folks, a wildfire actually swept through this area, burning down pretty much everything, which made her upset. But that didn't stop her from planting some trees in the most natural way possible. That's right, folks, perfectly straight rows. Pretty cool stuff.
So now folks, if you didn't hear throughout the tour, I kept on saying how I wanted to show you pictures. This is actually a part of the tour I get to show you those awesome pictures that I promised you guys. Now the pictures I have for you here today. Now I say please stay seated till I get that red ramp in the back all secure for you. Once I do so, that's when you guys can go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day here in the beautiful Wisconsin Dells. Once again, thanks for choosing us here at the original Wisconsin Ducks. Hope you guys had a wonderful time, and of course have a great rest of your stay here in the beautiful Wisconsin Dells. Hope you had a good time, and as you stand up, you tour those. Please watch your head right
Guys,
here. We're gonna step out.
patapos na kami dito, so pababa na kami guys.
Please watch your head as you're coming out of the duck, please. There's a steel green beam there.
Hindi, sa iba yun. Ibang ride yun.
Okay. So guys, let's go.
Where we going? We have to let mama first. You can go first. Muli kasi mother, they're not lumabas.
Okay guys, so baba na kami guys.